So it is Saturday morning and I am making my way into work right now. And the reason I am picking up extra shifts on the weekend is because last month I may have overspent a bit on my credit card, and now I need to worry about paying that balance back. And it's not simply a matter that I need to be earning more money. I also need to start thinking seriously about saving the money that I do make. So for the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be giving up my credit cards and making all of my purchases exclusively in cash. I set myself up with a weekly budget of $120 to cover gas, food, and any additional spending. We've talked earlier on this channel about loss aversion and how paying with credit can actually increase your spending habits by 12 to 18%. But in doing this challenge, I'm hoping I can dig deeper into how credit cards change our spending habits and the whys behind it. It turns out having a credit card on hand actually stimulates our brains with a desire to spend. In the 1980s, researchers presented subjects with a series of items and asked them to write down how much they'd be willing to pay for each product. They then presented the same items to a second group, but this time they placed a credit card logo at the bottom corner of the table. For group 2, the items' values increased an average of 21%, which led researchers to conclude that just looking at a credit card triggers our brains with a desire to spend, the same way hearing a bell ring triggered Pavlov's dog to salivate. Another benefit of paying cash is you actually buy healthier food. We know this because behavioral economist Brian Wansink monitored student spending habits in the cafeteria, and he found that students paying with cash were 3 times more likely to buy fruits and vegetables and less likely to buy dessert. Perhaps the best explanation for this is that when you pay with credit, the financial consequences feel distant in the future. And this mode of delayed consequences carries over into the very foods we choose to purchase when we're paying with credit. I'm literally counting the last of my change to see if I can afford one more coffee. Okay, so I woke up this morning and was coming down for work, and this is what I found waiting for me. This is the piece I was supposed to use to fix it. It is broken. So I need to call CAA, and I am really hoping this doesn't cost me money. So it looks like I went over a nail when I was on set. My tire is punctured beyond repair. I need to buy a new one, and I don't have the cash on hand for that. So, I think it is safe to say this challenge is officially about to become a failure. So, I didn't make it the full 4 weeks on this challenge, and that sucks. But I did manage to pay back $2,000 off of my credit card, which is an excellent step to being much more responsible with the money I earn. Oh, and finally, one last thing that I learned on this challenge, and I'm embarrassed to say I didn't know it going up front. But every time you pay with credit, the store you are buying from is forced to pay a transaction fee that varies based on the type of card you're paying with. So if you're looking to support a local business or a small company and don't want any money getting skimmed off the top, pay cash. That's everything for this week. Thank you again for watching, guys. See you next week. Cheers.